Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Neres. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's not getting there. Rafael Leao! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is a great ball. He can get that clear. Interesting ball. Kubo, and the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Lienhart cuts it out, and it's Welbeck. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao. Paris Saint-Germain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Can he get it through? Oh, nice touch. They want to be quick to recover this. Zielinski conceives a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That was travelling. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Jorginho. Emerson Royal. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Jorginho. Emerson Royal. And here's Welbeck. There's the shot! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Real chance! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Taremi, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the counter is on. It's a good run down the right. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kubo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bernardo Silva.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He won't be happy with that one. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Kubo. And here's Taremi. He's got space in the area. And he can clear it away. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. And it's Son Heung-min. There's the hit! He scores! And they are right back within touch!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So is this the start of a comeback? Son Heung-min. Well timed, excellent interception. He's gone forward. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Kubo. Pavard wins the duel this time. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, that wasn't far away. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un petit garçon nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hermoso. And it's Son Heung-min. He's got the shot away!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to reset.
Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the keeper beats it away. Jorginho, he's free, Rafael Leao! That's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Welbeck. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Son Heung-min does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zielinski. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
Le
it.
nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
898.
Emerson. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. And he's following up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Koke. And now the breakaway. Now it's Taremi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. David Neres. Emerson Royale. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Son Heung-min did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 5.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Mertens. Emerson Royale gets into some space. That's an excellent interception. And the shot! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's straight offside. Rafael Leao. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mendes. And the shot! And yes, it's there!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Taremi. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mertens. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Oh, this looks sharp. Lienhart does really well there. He is strong. 5 minutes left on the clock. Koke. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Can he finish? Goal! It could It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. 4 added minutes on the board.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Emerson Royal. Mertens. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. Hernandez calmly anticipates. That's a nicely measured pass. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had it taken off him. Loftus-Cheek. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's the chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Loftus-Cheek.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he'll shoot here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it's
a great hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in decent hits! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goretzka. Son Heung-min delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Vitinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kubo has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. Hernandez. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's heaved it away. Goretzka. It's Goretzka! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Teat gets over and intercepts. Loftus-Cheek.
1 minute.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is a shooting chance! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Vitinha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Zielinski. Spinazzola. Loftus-Cheek. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha goes steaming forward. Kubo. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Spinazzola. And it's Son Heung-min. Pinches it off him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's through, now is he in? And the finish! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Loftus-Cheek.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
8,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
à leur place, le numéro 5.
Keeper's
le numéro
ball.
9. Changement.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zielinski. With Son Heung-min. There's the hit! He's got it all!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition.
Hits one! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Teat makes the interception. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitor Roque, and he's managed to get free. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
We have got changes here
Le
from
numéro
both sides,
17.
in fact.
Le numéro 6. Coquet. À leur place, le numéro 2. Le numéro 23. Le numéro 19. Attention, changement.
Just 5 minutes left. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Son Heung-min.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He is through here. Chance! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Shot could be on. Mendes. Zielinski. Well timed, excellent interception. The final seconds now. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Milan are looking to break at pace. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have been around forever. He's so versatile, and I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows how to defend. That's his priority, and he sticks to that.
Okay, interesting. Koke defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's through here. A good ball, and this looks promising. Look at the space here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has left him in a heap. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Single. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Taremi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Doué. Oh, he's found some space here. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
No way through there. Has a look and has a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running. Loftus-Cheek. 30 minutes gone. A real chance of big... Oh, shooting chance! And it's Son Heung-min. Luis Felipe does really well to win the ball there. Gundogan. Koke. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Loftus-Cheek. Vitinha. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He gets big! Taremi.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's a superb pass. And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Taremi. Goretzka. Looking for the runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vitinha. Koke. And they win it back again. Hernandez. Juranovic. Great position here. Son Heung-min. Koke did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gundogan.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
For Koke. That's a nicely measured pass. And the shot! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played it again. Defending of the desperate variety. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! Two to the good, they have breathing space.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And we have our very first corner. Goretzka! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Goretzka. Nicely weighted ball. And it's played forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Taremi. And here's Son Heung-min. Goretzka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Son Heung-min. That's a... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
À leur
benches.
place,
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves
le
back
numéro
into
26.
contention.
Changement.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He might be in here. Has a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Singo gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Son Heung-min. Paris Saint-Germain are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kubo. That's really well manoeuvred. It is a corner. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Back in possession and ready to go again. Son shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has another goal! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And he cuts out the supply. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kubo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitor Roque. Kubo. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Berenguer! Berenguer! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Header! He will be livid with himself. I think this turns on, Jim.
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot.
Vitinha! Mendes gets it clear. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Decent hit! PSG on the counter-attack. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's in a good... Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Single is offering a right smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Goretzka. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Vitinha. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Son Heung-min. Vitinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's been caught. Loftus cheek! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And it's Son Heung-min. Berenguer. He's had it taken off him. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Berenguer. Good read, needed to be. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pablo Sarabia! Cleared without complication.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That'll be a throw. Berenguer. That's really well cleared. And that is expertly dealt with. Vitinha! No, not quite.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Mendes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Loftus-Cheek. Koke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass is just off target.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Sarabia
temps additionnel.
is onto it in a flash. And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way through. And they've got rid. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Goretzka! And kept. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Son Heung-min.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Quality ball. Pablo Sarabia! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drives it in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Luis Felipe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. And the counter is on. Fiddles it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pablo Sarabia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. Berenguer looking for the run. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball if he can get there. And he's heaved it away.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 26, le numéro 20, le numéro 5, le numéro 17. À leur place,
Pablo Sarabia.
Such good technique.
le numéro 19,
Juranovic.
le numéro 8, le numéro 15. Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Loftus-Cheek. Vitinha. And he'll shoot here. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gundogan, Loftus-Cheek does well to get it back. Oh, super find. Teat cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
He's shaping up. He's gone for goal. Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Loftus-Cheek. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Koke. Well, nicely intercepted. Teat.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And the shot. Now the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Driving forward. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about, a painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.